before you can do anything, you have to start the ENSIME backend. You do that by hitting Ctrl-Shift-R, and you pick Start ENSIME. And this will start the ENSIME backend, and it will write in all of its output to this window. So this is mostly for debugging purposes. So it's ready now, so let's send the project file. And again, you do it by hitting Ctrl-Shift-R, and then pick Initialize ENSIME this time. So this takes a little while, and it's ready. So just for the kick of it, let's see what the server is doing now. So we sent the project file here, and it's doing a bunch of work with the initial analysis of the source files. So it's just to give you an idea of how much work ENSIME is actually doing. So yeah, it's ready now. Code completion is probably the feature that people miss the most, so let's start out with that. So if we make a small list of integers, and we want to know which methods are available on this list, so we can just type list dot hit Alt Escape, and you get a list of all possible completions on the variable list. So let's just pick one of them, and if you start to type, it will fill the list. So we've got two possible completions here, and it doesn't really matter, so let's just pick fold left. Hit enter, and it will expand. So you can see it typed fold left, and it outputted a snippet for the arguments. So what it did is you can type a value 0, and you can hit tab, and it will jump to the next argument. The next argument is a function. So this looks fine. We can jump again. We'll pick the first argument of that function. So let's just call this the sum, and the next variable the current, and the implementation should be sum plus current, and we're done. So yeah, that's code completion for methods, and it works like a charm. The tab stops are really great, so play around with it. So you can complete other stuff as well. So you can complete the list as well, and all other types that are available in this scope. So here you can see that list could both be the class or the object, but the companion object, but it doesn't really matter to you because the end result will only be list. So that doesn't really matter, but it's nice to know that there's both a class and a object. So yeah, that was the first feature, code completion. And let's take a look at some of the other features, and I think the second most popular is probably going to be type checking. So if we create some invalid Scala here, we say, yeah, just type in the type lolcat. Let's see what happens. Then you can type check the file by hitting Ctrl-Shift-V, and it will come up with a list of all the possible errors in your project. And currently we only have one, but it checked the entire project. So if you had an error in another file, that error will show up here as well, and you can select the error, hit enter, and it will jump to that line. And if the file isn't open, it will open it and jump to the current line with the error in it. So that's really great. It's a nice improvement as well. So let's look at some of the other nice features, and that's the refactoring features. So if we can reformat this list in some horrible way, like this, and then we can tell ENSIME to reformat this for us in a prettier way. So I just hit Ctrl-Shift-H, and you get a list of all the refactoring methods. So let's just pick reformat document. Yeah, and it's done. That's very, very nice as well. So let's try out the two other methods as well. Let's see if we create another variable here called list2, and we set it to list1, just list. Then we might want to rename list at some point, so we can select list because we want to rename it. Hit Ctrl-Shift-H, pick rename, and it prompts you for the new value of list, and let's just call it L for some reason. and it's done reformatting, and you can see the value is now L. So that's pretty nice. We can change it back again to list. Done. So that's very nice. It's certainly a lot faster. So let's check the last feature, which is also a very nice one. It's organize imports, but to be fair, it does a bit more than just organize imports. It will actually remove any unused imports. So if we import scala.xml.node sequence, we can tell ENSIME to organize the imports, and it will correctly remove the nodeseek import because we don't use it. So that's it. That's the features I have implemented so far, and I hope you enjoy it. You can get the project on GitHub, but I will write a short comment in the YouTube video so you know where to find it. Thanks for listening.